On hearing the essence of Ramayana from sage Narada, a tale abound with probity and prosperity, and propitious too, the virtue-souled Valmiki became deeply absorbed. Seated on a mat of sacred kusa grass with its tips facing east, he touched holy water and with palms joined in reverence he commenced his search. By yogic insight conferred upon him by Brahma, he began a comprehensive inner vision of the legend of the dexterous Rama, of Lakshmana, of Sita, of King Dasharatha and his noble wives, of all that befell Rama in the kingdom of Ayodhya. Valmiki verily discerned every detail, their smiles, their speech, their deeds and the succession of events. Valmiki beheld them all, wholly and clearly by the strength of his yogic insight. Then, that which befell truth-abiding Rama in the forest. Trekking with Sita and Lakshmana, the lone male aide, Valmiki visualized it all. He saw it as clearly as one would see a citric fruit held in one's palm. He beheld all that had happened in the past. By yogic exaltation, the sage saw it in completeness. Thus discerning the full narrative of Ramayana through yogic prowess, the highly intellectual Valmiki resolved to compose the complete legend of Rama, the delighter of all worlds. A tale abounding in virtues, in functional qualities of earthly pleasures and prosperity, in probity and its applications. The legend gleamed before him like an ocean full of gems. He would narrate this ear-pleasing legend exactly as divine soul Narada had once recounted. Valmiki composed the story of Rama, the legatee of Raghu, from his birth as an incarnation of Vishnu to his great valor, grace, universal cordiality, perseverance, courtesy, and truthful conduct. All were described with precision. Also narrated were many amusing and moving tales: Rama breaking the great bow, his association with sage Vishvamitra, his dispute with Parashurama, his merits as Dasharatha's son, and the preparations for his coronation. Queen Kaiki's vicious intentions, her disruption of Rama's royal unction, and Rama's exile to the forest followed. King Dasharatha's grief and lamentation, and ultimately his departure to the other world, were described in sequence. The grief of the subjects, Rama's farewell to them, his conversation with tribal chief Guha, his sending charioteer Sumantra back from the forests, and the trio's halt at the banks of River Ganga, all were told in detail. The crossing over of River Ganga, seeking sage Bharadwaja, and reaching Chitrakuta on his advice. Construction of a hermitage and dwelling there. Bharata's arrival to persuade Rama to return. Rama's denial. Rama offering water to his late father. Each moment was included. Bharata taking Rama's sandals and enthroning them. His own life in Nandigrama as a hermit. Rama's journey into Dandaka forests. The killing of the demon Virada are all composed with care. Rama visited sage Sarabanga, sage Satikshana, and the hermitic lady Anasuya, who spoke gently with Sita and gifted her a body cream to preserve her skin in the harsh forest weather. Rama's meeting with sage Agastya, receiving a great bow. The encounter with demoness Surpanaka and her defacement were all included. The killing of demons Kara and Trishira, the arising wrath of Ravana, and the slaying of Marecha followed. Ravana abducted Vaidehi, Rama's anguish, the death of Jatayu, Rama's meeting with Kabanda, the arrival at Lake Pampa, and meeting Shabari, the hermit woman, where Rama ate fruits and tubers offered in love, are all narrated. Rama mourned for Sita, met Hanuman at Lake Pampa, then went to Mount Rishyamukha. There he met Sugriva, gave him confidence, befriended him, and oversaw the duel between Sugriva and Vali. Vali was slain, Sugriva was crowned king. Tara, Vali's wife, grieved. Rama paused during the rainy season as agreed. Rama grew angry at Sugriva's delay. Sugriva then gathered his forces and described the topography of the earth to the monkey troops. Rama gave his ring to Hanuman as a token for Sita. The monkeys searched the Riksha cave and Bear cave. When the quest seemed lost and fasting unto death began, they met Sampati, the brother of slain Jatayu, who directed them to Lanka. Hanuman climbed Mount Mahendra, and on the ocean's advice, Mount Mainaka rose to offer him rest. Hanuman declined politely and proceeded. He slew the demoness Surasa, the creature Simhika who caught prey by shadow, and reached Mount Trikuta, atop which Lanka stood. At night, Hanuman entered Lanka, thought carefully about how to search, went through the liquor dens and Ravana's palace chambers. He saw Ravana, Pushpaka, the divine aircraft, and the Ashoka garden. There, he found Sita. He presented Rama's ring and conversed with Sita. He witnessed the demonesses scaring her and Trijata narrating her ill-omened dream. Sita gave Hanuman her jewelled hair slide for Rama. Hanuman uprooted trees, frightened the demonesses, and slew the garden guard. Captured by Indrajit's magical missile, he was brought before Ravana. He burned Lanka with his blazing tail and roared mightily before flying back. He found a honey garden and brought Sita's jewel to Rama, bringing him solace. Rama met the ocean, and Nala built a stone bridge. The army crossed it by night. Vibhishana, Ravana's banished brother, came to Rama and disclosed Ravana's weakness. Kumbhakarna was slain, so was Meghanada. Ravana was annihilated. Sita was recovered from the enemy's city. Vibhishan was crowned king of Lanka. Rama saw Pushpaka, the divine aircraft, and returned to Ayodhya. He met sage Bharadwaj. Hanuman went ahead to inform Bharata, who had vowed self-immolation if Rama delayed. The coronation of Rama took place. The monkey troops were disbanded. Rama ruled, delighting all. Yet desolation befell Vaidehi. Thus, the godly sage Valmiki composed the futuristic legend of Rama while Rama yet walked the earth. Everything that occurred he composed in full minuteness. And thus begins the sacred epic that shall now unfold, chapter by chapter.